Hello everyone, welcome to Kansas Future. We've got some exciting yet familiar news as the Kansas City Chiefs prepare to take on the Los Angeles Chargers this Sunday. There's a new yet familiar face returning to the field, Kareem Hunt. That's right, the former Chiefs star running back who led the NFL in rushing back in 2017 is back with the team after 6 years away. This time he's stepping in to fill the void left by Isaiah Pacheco, who's recovering from surgery. Before we dive into the details of Hunt's return and what it means for the Chiefs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to drop a like. Kareem Hunt burst onto the scene as a rookie in 2017, racking up 1,327 rushing yards and becoming a fan favorite. However, the Chiefs cut ties with him the following season after a controversial incident that led to a suspension. After spending 5 years with the Cleveland Browns, Hunt is now back in Kansas City. His return comes at a crucial time, as the Chiefs are looking for depth at running back with Pacheco sideline. One player who's especially excited about Hunt's return is none other than Travis Kelce. Both Kelce and Hunt hail from the Cleveland area, and Kelce didn't hide his excitement when speaking to reporters earlier this week. He called Hunt his brother from another mother and shared how happy he is to see his friend back in the Chiefs' locker room. Kelce emphasized that, despite everything, he always hoped Hunt would get another chance to prove himself in the NFL. And now that chance has arrived. Kelce mentioned that Hunt has been flying around during practice, and it looks like he hasn't lost a step. However, it's important to note that Hunt's recent numbers with the Browns weren't as impressive as his early days with the Chiefs. While Hunt may not be the magic solution to the Chiefs' offensive struggles this season, his experience and talent will definitely be a valuable asset moving forward. What do you think about Kareem Hunt's return to the Chiefs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Get ready because some bombshell news has just dropped, and it has taken everyone by surprise. This is something no one expected, and you can't miss a single detail. Let's get to the point. Travis Kelce, the iconic Chiefs tight end, has just opened up about the special connection he has with Patrick Mahomes, all under the leadership of coach Andy Reid. But something unusual is happening this season. That famous chemistry between Mahomes and Kelce seems to be weakening. After winning 3 Super Bowls in the last 5 years, the Kansas City Chiefs are looking to make history by seeking their first three-peat in the NFL. Despite a great start to the season with 3 consecutive victories, there's something intriguing the fans. The Mahomes-Kelce connection isn't what it used to be. Kelce, who turns 35 this Saturday, has had difficulty receiving passes so far. However, the veteran doesn't seem worried. He acknowledges that he may not be able to keep up with Mahomes, but has complete trust in the quarterback's decisions. According to Kelce, the ball can't always come to me. We're 3-0, so something is working. But what exactly is going on? Kelce revealed that opposing teams have changed their tactics against the Chiefs, forcing Mahomes to distribute the ball differently. They're playing us more cautiously, making us run the whole field, Kelce explained. Still, he praises Mahomes, saying the QB is doing a great job getting the ball into other players' hands. Andy Reid and Mahomes have both spoken out about Kelce's production, explaining that defenses are making it difficult to use the star tight end frequently. However, Kelce made it clear that his focus is not on individual numbers, but on team wins. As long as we're scoring touchdowns in the red zone, that's all that matters, he said. In my opinion, this news about Travis Kelce and his connection with Patrick Mahomes is intriguing and reveals an interesting side of the evolution of the Kansas City Chiefs. We are used to seeing Kelce as a fundamental piece of the offense, one of Mahomes' most reliable targets, but it's inevitable that as the years go by and defenses adapt, teams need to innovate and change their strategies. The fact that Kelce is so relaxed about his reduced participation reflects his maturity and understanding of what really matters for the team's success. It's not just about numbers and personal statistics. It's about collective victory and adaptation. This attitude shows how he is a true leader on and off the field, willing to sacrifice prominence for the sake of overall performance. On the other hand, it raises some important questions. If this iconic connection is starting to weaken, how will the Chiefs' offense perform in the long term? Patrick Mahomes is showing that he is capable of adapting his style of play and relying on other targets. But will it be enough when the playoffs arrive and the pressure mounts? This news raises a mix of concern and optimism. If the Chiefs can maintain their winning ways even without Kelce's usual production, it shows that the team is diversifying its options and becoming even more unpredictable. However, the lack of synchrony between these two players in crucial moments could be a challenge when the competition gets tougher. In any case, the team's spirit and will to win, regardless of the circumstances, are a strong point for the Chiefs. Perhaps this is the change that will allow them to remain on top, facing and overcoming the most prepared defenses in the league. While many wonder if Kelce can return to being the dominant force he once was, one thing is certain: his priority remains helping the Chiefs win, regardless of how much he contributes directly. "I'm my own worst critic. Everything outside this building is just noise," he said, closing with finality. Hey Chiefs Kingdom, welcome back to another exclusive video on our channel, where we bring you the latest news, rumors, and behind-the-scenes action from the Kansas City Chiefs. Today, we've got some news that's sure to tug at the heartstrings of fans, especially those who've been following the team for a while and have a special place in their hearts for our Warriors. Travis Kelce, our GOAT tight end, dropped some words that got Chiefs Kingdom buzzing, and we're here to bring you all the details firsthand. But before we dive into this news that's causing quite a stir, make sure to hit that like button, because that's how you help our channel keep delivering amazing content like this. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss an update. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the big revelation from Travis Kelce, which involves the return of a true fan favorite. Yes, we're talking about none other than Jody Fortson. The Kansas City Chiefs are always looking for ways to strengthen their roster and ensure we've got the depth needed to take on the challenges of the season. We know the NFL season is full of hurdles, injuries can happen, and adjustments are needed all the time. That's exactly why the Chiefs made a move that for many comes with a sense of nostalgia and excitement: the signing of Jody Fortson to the practice squad. For those who follow the team closely, you know Jody is no ordinary name. He may have started out without much fanfare, coming in as an undrafted player in 2019 and spending his first years on the practice squad, but he's one of those players who won over the fans with sweat and dedication. And hey, he was part of the teams that took the Chiefs to the Super Bowl 3 times. That's right. He was there, living and breathing the winning culture with all of us. But what really got everyone hyped was the statement from our legend, Travis Kelce, who spoke to the media on Friday and didn't hold back the praise when talking about Jody's return. Kelce, who has always been a leader in the locker room, has a clear vision of what it means to have Fortson back. According to him, Jody has always been that energetic guy who lights up the room with his presence, and Kelce didn't mince words. "We've missed Jody since he left," he said with a smile, as if talking about a brother coming back home. Kelce went on, highlighting how Fortson always worked hard, even during tough times. He's still working as hard as ever, still trying to prove himself, and still getting better, constantly improving. I think Jody is a great guy to have in the building, and on top of that, he's just a great guy, man. And guys, when Kelce talks with this kind of excitement, you know something special's going on, right? Fortson's return isn't just about adding another name to the roster. It's about the Chiefs' culture, team chemistry, and our philosophy of always giving another shot to those who deserve it. Now, if you're not too familiar with Jody Fortson's story, let me fill you in. He joined the Chiefs as an undrafted free agent in 2019, which means no team picked him during the draft. That already put him in a tough spot, as he had to prove his worth at every practice and with every chance he got. And that's exactly what Jody did. He spent his first years on the practice squad, grinding hard to earn his spot. But recognition came in 2021 when he finally secured a place on the active roster and started showing what he was capable of. He became an important piece of the Chiefs' offense, especially when the team needed more versatile options. On top of that, Fortson brought that energy that only someone who's been battling for a long time can bring. Unfortunately, as we all know, the NFL can be a tough league, and Fortson ended up being released during the last offseason, signing with the Miami Dolphins. But fate and hard work brought him back home. That's right, after being cut by the Dolphins, Jody didn't give up, and now he's back in Kansas City, ready to give his best once again. Travis Kelce mentioned in his interview that Fortson is more dedicated than ever to learning the finer details of our offense. He knows every opportunity is precious, and he's determined to show that he can contribute even more. It's this kind of attitude that earns guys like Fortson respect and admiration, not just from fans, but from teammates like Kelce as well. One of the most interesting parts of this news is how Kelce highlights Fortson's importance in the tight ends room. The Chiefs have one of the most talented tight end groups in the league, with Kelce as the undeniable leader, but also with other athletes ready to contribute. Kelce makes it clear that Jody Fortson not only has the talent, but also the right mindset to help the team keep growing. Kelce talks about how everyone in the tight ends room is pushing each other, always looking for ways to improve. And that's exactly what Fortson brings to the group, an energy of someone who's never satisfied, who always wants to get better. And of course, with the support of a leader like Kelce, that growth becomes even more possible. Now just imagine, Chiefs Kingdom, the impact this could have on our season. Having a player like Fortson back, hungry to prove his worth, could be that X factor we need, especially in close games. The chemistry between these guys is something to keep an eye on. Jody Fortson's return to the Chiefs also carries a strong emotional factor. We know he's been through tough times. He was cut and had to look for new opportunities. But that's life in the NFL. It's in these moments that great players show what they're made of. Fortson could have been discouraged, could have thought about giving up, but he did the opposite. He worked even harder to come back and prove he deserves to be here. And that's a lesson we can all take to heart, right? Fortson's resilience and his desire to win is something that inspires not just his teammates, but also all the fans following his journey. Watching someone overcome adversity and come back stronger is one of the most exciting things in sports. Kelce, who's always had a strong mentality, recognizes this in Fortson. He's been working hard, trying to get rooted in this offense and understand just the little nuances here and there. Said Kelce, that shows Jody isn't here just to take part. He's here to make a difference. Well, folks, after Travis Kelce's heartfelt statements and everything we've discussed about Jody Fortson's return, it's clear that the vibe in Kansas City is one of optimism. Having someone like Fortson back on the team is big news, and he's definitely going to keep giving his all to earn his spot and help the Chiefs stay dominant in the league. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this return? Do you believe Jody Fortson can make a difference in our offense this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I really want to know what you're thinking. That's it, guys. Another video bringing you the latest Chiefs news. Keep following along because the season is just getting started and there's still plenty of good stuff to come. Let's go for another Super Bowl.